Welcome, Leo, to your September 2023 ethics reading with me, Daniel Natal, where you'll get your Natal chart. The themes this month are going to touch on marriage and kind of relationships like that, and how you're going to have progress in those avenues. And also, you're going to have things related to publishing, legal matters, stuff like that. These are going to come to the fore this month in September, and but you're going to come out ahead. And I'm going to read to you from my deck of ethics cards. As you know, this is what I do because I believe that the universe sometimes sends us messages. So I'm going to shuffle the deck of some of the greatest thoughts of the most illustrious thinkers, ethicists, and philosophers of all time, and see what messages the universe may have for you. Okay, and the first card that we have is, "It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world, and moral courage so rare." Mark Twain. I'll repeat that. "It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world, and moral courage so rare." So this is a message to you regarding the fact that you have to show moral courage, right? So if you are dealing with a matter related to your marriage or your relationship, it's not enough just to capitulate and snivel and try to find peace. Too oftentimes we are so enamored of the concept of peace, right, that we're willing to kind of sabotage our own values, right? And that is not the moral thing to do. Ethics is being guided by your internal values and not by external exigencies, right? Not by expediency. Like vice is basically external things that are controlling you, right? For instance, the heroin addict who steals a TV. He doesn't want to steal the TV, but this addiction is driving him to do things that he otherwise wouldn't do, that are not in harmony with his own character. Ethics is removing those vices so that you are in control and not these addictions. And so this will call upon you to have moral courage, right? The second message to you this month is, "The most courageous act is still to think for oneself." Coco Chanel, right? The most courageous act is still to think for oneself. And this goes back to the other card which talked about courage, right? You have to have courage. And the most courageous act is to think for yourself, to have moral courage, right? So it's funny that both of those, the universe is being consistent with both of those messages to you. The next one is, "No one is happy unless he respects himself." Jean-Jacques Rousseau. No one is happy unless he respects himself. So, I mean, this seems really clear. I mean, things are coming into focus for you, and you are being called to have moral courage for your challenges this month, or your projects, your initiatives. And if you don't rise to that challenge, you will not respect yourself, right? So you have to respect yourself. These are the things that will lead you to happiness and fulfillment and a sense of inner peace. If you are, just to go back to that, right? True peace is not just capitulating and being a yes man and being quiet. True peace is attained by living in harmony with your nature. And this is one of the lessons of ethics. And I'll talk to you next time. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want some extra personal ethics coaching for an issue you might have, you can set up a Zoom call with me by pressing one of the buttons below in the description. Pick what calendar, date, and time that you want, and we can hash over whatever thorny moral dilemma you're facing. Also, check out my Ethics Fundamentals course. The links are below, and I will catch you next time. Get my book, Actionable Ethics, to understand the basic concepts of ethics, as well as to learn how and why moral structures permitted us to create an advanced civilization. Without those moral structures, society falls apart. You can order the ebook by going to my website, actionableethics.com, or a physical copy by going to online retailers like Amazon.com. Learn how to embed ethics into your business processes during onboarding for new employees, and discover how to generate an ethical cultural field at your business or even among your children at home. Order it now. Actionable Ethics.